Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get your site installed. So if you're ready to go, go ahead and log into your cPanel. Now, once you've logged into your cPanel and and we're going to assume that you already have your domain ready. Either this is going to be your main domain and you just now set up hosting. If so, it's your main domain will state right here. If this is an add-on domain, then you've added on the domain to your hosting. We're going to assume that you have already done those things. So you have your domain and you're ready to install your site. What we're going to do is go into File Manager. Now once you're in your File Manager, you want to make sure that you're in the public HTML. If you're not there, just simply double click on the icon. Now you will see a list of all the folders. If this is an add-on domain, you will see a folder with the name of the domain that you created. If this is your main domain, you won't have anything in here. So what we need to do is select the folder for the domain that you created for this site. Now for this demo, I'm going to go ahead and just create a new folder called a subdirectory. I'll just call it Home Demo. Now if we take a look at Home Demo, this will be like your domain name. So your domain name will show here. We're going to go inside this folder. Once inside, you shouldn't have anything here. Okay, it'll be empty. So now we can upload the site. So what we're going to do is click on the upload icon. Now while we're on the upload area, we're going to click on browse. We're going to browse to the location where you downloaded the home improvement niche site. Now remember, after you download the home improvement niche site, that will be a zip folder. You want to make sure and extract that zip folder so that it's open just like you see here. So we're going to go inside that folder and you're going to have 3 files. The zip file is the complete backup of the site. This is what we're going to be uploading. We're also going to be uploading installer.php. Let's go ahead and highlight the zip file of the complete backup and click open. Now we're also going to click browse again and upload the installer.php. Click open. Now you will see that the files that are uploading in the bottom right hand corner. Now we're going to let this upload and we're going to go back to our home cPanel. We need to create a database for this site. We're going to scroll down and go to MySQL Database Wizard. Okay, so let's create a database. I'm just going to call it Home2. Now you want to make sure and have a notepad open and that way you're recording this information on your notepad because you will need it. So click on next step. Now we're going to create a user. I'm just going to call it the same thing. Now we need to give it a password. So I'm going to click password generator. I'm going to copy this password and put it on a notepad. And then I'm going to check the box and then click use password. So I'm just going to paste that password here on our notepad. Okay. Now I'm going to click create user. Now what I'm going to do is copy the database name and put that on the notepad. Okay, so here's our database name. I only need to put this here once since our user and database name are the same. Now I'm going to check the box that says all privileges and then click next step. Okay, at this point we're done with our database. We can just simply click back to the home. Now up in your browser you want to make sure and switch back over to the tab where you're uploading the site and installer. You can see that it's done. So now we're going to click on this link to go back. Okay, what you should have is a zip file of the complete site in the installer.php. Now you're going to open up a new tab in your browser and you're going to type in the address bar yourdomain.com/installer.php. Once you go to that URL, you'll see this page here and we're ready to start the installation. Let's put in our SQL database information. Our user, password, and name. Remember our user and database name are the same. So let's go to our notepad and get our information. Okay, I'm just going to copy this, which is our database name and username. I'm going to come back, I'm going to paste it into the name and the user. Make sure there's no spaces before or after. Now let's grab our password. Okay, so I'll copy the password and paste it here. Okay, now we have all of our information for our database. Now what we're going to do is click on Test Connection. Hopefully it will be okay. Great, success. Now we can click Close. Now what we're going to do is check this box at the bottom left and then click Run Deployment. And then click OK. Now we're going to let the installer do its job. Okay. Now we can click on Run Update. One thing you will notice that there's errors. You don't need to worry about this. What we're going to do is click on Save Permalinks. So I'm going to open this up in a new tab. And it will take you to the login screen. At this point, the site is installed. Now, in your downloads, you will have your username and password to log into the site. Remember, inside the folder, you also have the notepad here. This will have your login information. So just open it and then copy the information to log in. Okay, now click Login. Once you log in, you're just going to simply scroll down and click on Save Changes. This will save your permalinks. Now, let's go back to our file manager. We have a couple of things that we need to do. We need to delete the installer.php file. So highlight that and then click Delete. You can also delete this zip file. We don't need it anymore. Okay, you're done there. Now in the next video we'll go over setting up your site.